Hello everyone. We are back with Ace Attorney. We have finished the clown case last time. We have moved on to the bigger and better things. Put it that way. Thank you for the hydrate, Singer. I had leftover of a drink from before stream, and now finished it. And thank you to Starblight Mellis for following while I was offline. Very kind of you. Let's move over to the actual thing here. Hello, it's me, it's Ian, it's Crab.
Yo, hello.
Hi.
Oh, he said it for once. Let's go.
Apparently that's like a social thing you're supposed to do.
Nah, you don't have to greet people. I forget to do it half the time anyway. I'm a very rude person.
That's a lie.
Are you taking a walk? Fair enough. Have a good walk, and if you stick around, nice. And if not, that's completely fine too.
Yay.
We have removed the clowns, though. Ah, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, let me just do a quick check here. What are we doing? Oh, I'm gonna start out hot and ready with fucking old back. I forgot.
You really need to hydrate.
I really did need the hydrate. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
Also, Pearl has successfully overtaken Maya.
Yo.
My dear Hammer died a year ago. A dreadful murder. Only recently did I finally find a star that makes a heart go ba-dum again. Oh, thank you for the bits.
Let me. I'ma plug my internet out and pretend something's going wrong.
Yeah.
Stop.
Thank you for the headpats. Why did the bits?
Bless me, bagpipes!
Oh, okay, it was just delayed. Bless me, bagpipes. Around 10 to 15 minutes in case no longer. Fair enough. Objections, I can hear everyone and have no to complain about. No, I actually fixed it off stream. It's wild that I can do that.
Professionalism.
Streamer has leveled up.
Yeah, that is, I fixed it in the 5 minutes before I started stream.
That's enough.
And only recently did I finally find a star that makes his heart go ba-dum again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I churn always end up kicking the bucket? I watch my words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my one. But I haven't said anything. Pro attorney Ace. No. Well, I don't believe a word of it. What woman says anyway? Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is a manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does he never stop? Honestly,
Why don't
women
you?
these days, they don't even know the meaning of modesty. When I was a young maid, I was so beautiful we can feel blush. And besides this, I pressed flowers and crystals. Pearls, are you thirsty?
A little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you even paying attention? Young on us today. So I'm guessing this old back heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. Oh, I'm looking forward to this trial, by the way. If both Lotta and Oldbeck are gonna be testifying. It's gonna be fucking perjury.
I'll suddenly need to be absent from a stream, I'm afraid.
They're all gonna perjure themselves instantaneously. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? A show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of a night. The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? Oh.
I'm not telling you.
Oh my god, it's four.
Oh.
The murders last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another tangent. Please. If you want to hear more, then you show your respect and bring this lady a present.
Great. So you definitely don't have whatever it takes to break whatever that is.
I just click this button. That says present, right?
Nice.
You see my...
We don't even have 4 things.
I don't have anything to say to Tlinkus like you. She's clamming up like the old clam she is.
Please, anything would be helpful.
It was 7 minutes before the pains of bed. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Trix. Well, I'm glad you at least tried. Well then, how about I tell you my measurements? No, that's okay. Really.
She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
I know. Well, we're not gonna get anything. Can we get anything out of you by showing your profiles, maybe? What do you think about Juan? Oh, you don't even have anything to say about your favorite actor. You do be clever now. No?
Oh.
March 21st, Gateswater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like investigation is still in full swing. Yeah, look at all these policemen here. It's
Yeah,
positive
totally.
their boss. Civilized, you can watch stream better. Fair enough. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chicken.
Nothing unusual.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere.
Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess.
I just love how the 8-year-old is just coming along with us.
Yeah.
We ate at this table last night, didn't we?
Yes.
I was really happy then.
I wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. A weird thing to say to a child, but okay.
Is it?
Kinda feels a little weird. March 21st, Gateswater Hotel hallway.
Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Cop fella, the thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright?
Look, you're in there up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you hurry up and give it back to me, you creep?
What are you looking for?
My camera. Camera? It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
Well, so you lost your camera?
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's $1,600 brand new.
Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for 700?
I did not long time with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon.
Oh my fucking god.
He was ready to lose the $900 to get rid of her.
I am so sorry for that store owner. That's gotta suck.
I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that.
When did you lose your camera?
Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around and looking at the things. That's when I lost sight of my dear darling expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with your expensive camera of yours?
I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop.
Wonder if Los's missing camera is connected to the murder.
I mean,
Very
they're bringing
expensive.
it up for a reason, so must be.
Lada, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually I was here until around the time Mr. Angar was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You should went to school, city boy. Whatever Lotta Heart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
They teach that at school.
Apparently. A big scoop.
I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon course that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lada, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for a big scoop?
Well, maybe I was. But that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? That sentence doesn't work.
That feels
Hold on,
wrong.
I'm buffering too now. Hold on.
That feels
Yeah.
wrong. What kind of story was it that
He
would hang
forgot
around?
4. He
Yeah,
forgot
four.
4.
Yeah.
Translation.
Oh my god.
Right,
I forgot that too.
another one?
Only 2. Well, we know who we are unlocking first.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer, can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know.
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we?
I guess Pearl can see what locks too.
Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your I rule smile. Oh,
Whatever the fuck it is, we ain't got nothing.
do you have anything to say about your camera?
I need to spot that camera. Who did it? The thieving rascal.
Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that.
When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet.
Got a gun.
And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Have you ever seen my attorney's badge? Do you know anything?
I tell you how many times now, I'm a journalist. I got so much running laps in my head, I forget things here and there.
Please don't get so worked up over this.
I don't care if you beg me. Be extra tough on kids, that's the Scouts' motto on learning youngsters.
Jesus.
Beat them kids.
Beat the kids up. Yep, that's the motto.
Look, it's Faye.
Hunt the kids. Yep.
Yup.
Anything to say about Earl?
This old granny? She kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers, and as if it's my fault. We blabbed how she won't forgive people who write trash about her Juan. Oh yeah, we sort of got into a little fight, you know?
A little fight. Knowing those two, it was probably more of a blabbering contest. Well, you
Glad I
understand-
wasn't there to witness it.
Yeah. You have anything to say about any of them?
No.
This kind of hairstyle is really hard to get, you know? Hard to care for, too. Just the other day, I ran my hand through my hair to fix it up. And suddenly, out pops this other coin.
Ew.
It's like hitting a jackpot.
Ew.
You should wash your hair a little more.
Wow, that's really lucky.
What a deep conversation that was. She really doesn't have anything to say.
I just want to say sorry to you.
Huh?
Well, I really absolutely thought you were the murderer.
What?
Oh, the
on the
earlier
other
case.
side.
The earlier case.
What? Also what though?
She accused Pearl.
I remember that. Hmm?
You know, last time that thing with Maya Fey.
What? But why?
I mean, you're all worked up, you know?
Really?
Lord, that was very insensitive of you. something to say about her?
Now that I think about it, she isn't with y'all today, is she?
Um,
She's a spunky one. You shouldn't have been letting her out of your sight. Who knows what she's up to now?
Like you'll want to talk. Okay, well,
Great.
oh, we can get into the room now. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel.
why are there 2 king-size beds here?
I don't know.
It's a couple's couple room. A polycule room.
Yeah.
Well, why is he staying there?
He's a star.
Yeah. Elaborate.
What do you think? It's all repentance.
No, say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
Oh my.
I'm gonna say it. He's having sex with Lotta.
Oh
Oh.
my.
Don't say it.
Stan,
Well,
this is
Why
a
do we need a second bed for Lana, specifically?
because that would make you the most annoyed.
Stan, for fuck's sake.
Me?
Gatewater Hotel.
Why did you have to ask? Why do you have
Me?
to ask? Why do you have to insist for him to say something?
Where are we?
We're Mr. Matt Angard's dressing room. This is our client's room.
Oh, I guess this is me. May I help you with something?
Oh, this is new. We're...
You're Mr. Angard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much.
It's his manager.
I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail.
How do you know I'm his lawyer?
You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
Wow, basic logic.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a simple deduction, really. Trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Angard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct?
Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Is she short? She doesn't appear to be short.
She's dressed like Zero Suit Samus, kinda.
A little bit, yeah. Oh,
I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
yes, that is correct.
Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Angard. In this very room, I might add.
Dinner. What did you eat?
I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me.
That's just a lot of fun at parties.
When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall.
And after the show ended, you came back to this room?
No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with preparations in the lobby.
Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess.
When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Angard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida.
And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really have strong through everything.
Yeah. You just seem meant to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and
Stop right there.
criminal scum.
You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Angard and I are related, are you?
Sorry.
I mean, it seems good to confirm.
Yeah.
I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer.
Why did you have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Angard's manager.
His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one?
No, he did not.
He didn't.
Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars.
I see.
This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner.
Wow.
Tracking a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
I think she's the one following us.
Yep.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Well, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you juice later, right?
Eh,
Right. Well, examine in the room. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. I don't know. Looks like the dish is left over from dinner. A dinner for two, right?
I'm sure they're Mr. Ango's and Miss Andrews' plates.
Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studio and T-bone steaks? It was the same last time.
Is it the missing fork that he's wondering about?
There's a knife missing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, knife, sorry. I meant
Yeah,
knife.
I guess maybe.
It could be, yeah. There's something samurai. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure that just something like that would be a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Okay, sure. We're not gonna comment on the sword. Or the dresser, or the trident, I think. It's probably Miss Dangart's suitcase. For someone who has only been going here, was only going to show her. For someone who was only going to be here for the awards show, this is a lot of stuff. Sometimes brains short circuits. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Stars really are different from us, aren't they?
Huh? Because he packs a
Love it.
suitcase.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know.
That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here.
Well,
Presenting time.
guess we present our study class first. I'd like to ask you about this.
I told you, I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me.
Wow, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly.
Is it?
I feel like he's been shut down worse, I don't remember.
Yeah. Well.
I asked to become Mr. Engart's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition.
Mr. Angard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing what he's told.
He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
Not a lot of that. Nope.
About Juan? I don't know.
Oh, that's actually specific dialogue for that.
I hate talking about myself. It's a trifling matter, that's why.
Sorry. Take away that layer of sarcasm, she really does seem to hate herself.
Sure, she's good.
Did you know the victim, Mr. Kuraida?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all.
Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai?
Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
Oh. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. You must know why Juan Kuraida was killed. Surely that over-top talk, yeah. Do you have any ideas
Us too.
as to why Mr. Kuraida was murdered?
Why would you ask him about such a thing?
I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Oh my god, there's another fucking lock. Miss Andrews?
Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a psychologue, Mr. Nick?
Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. Well,
Great.
I guess we're moving back out.
Ah,
I'm scared. Oh
Ooh.
wow,
It's
This is
Valk's room.
it's my dream room.
that bear in the background.
It's a real bear. Oh, it's a bear on top of a fucking coffee machine too.
What the fuck? What the hell is it holding?
There's a bear
Fish, I
clock.
think? Yep.
There's a bear with a bear with a bear with a bear with another bear.
Yeah. March 21st, Gate War Hotel Corridors was our room.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
When Juan Corrida's room built.
Mr. Corrida?
The victim. Which makes it a crime scene too.
Oh. Oh, wait. It's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper. Has he contacted you again?
Not yet. He probably won't until we win Miss Dangard's acquittal.
Doing okay, pal. Are you in there?
I just want Myers if you're alright.
We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that? Even if you want to look around the crime scene.
Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? Also, just this once. Come on now. I'll even tell you everything I know. But you gotta keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys the map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy. Oh, you're giving it to me? Thank you. I wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pulse.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
Well, that's unfortunate. Is there anything interesting to see in that? Nope. Not even in the slightest. That's a terrible map, by the way. It doesn't show anything.
Very basic.
You know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but I'll look at the victim should tell you, pal.
It should.
Yeah, here's a picture. No way, bro got stabbed with a fruit knife.
He is not getting stabbed with a fucking butter knife or fruit knife, whatever this is. That is not the method of murder. There's a knife in his chest.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
So he was stabbed to death.
They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
There were fingerprints on the night.
Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Ungod's prints, pal.
And Trix is also making a great point of that it's barely in there.
Yep.
It is like at most stepped into the clothes or armor he's wearing. It is most
Detective.
definitely not breaking skin.
Detective, by the way.
Yeah. That's bad. Real bad.
Damn, what a way to go. It's better. It's probably just is piercing his clothes.
Oh my fucking god. Well, why was Mr. Angard arrested?
Because we had evidence on him.
Fidel?
Looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight.
Yeah, one look at the crime scene, you can tell. The signs of a struggle everywhere.
Are there? Well, yeah, during the fight, his bottom came off.
Mr. Guard says something about a button. I feel like one of the jamming ninja's buttons got caught in his akama.
Well, that's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who was it?
That lady, Miss Oldberg.
Oh no. Well,
Those are the worst news he could have delivered.
please. Anyone but her.
Don't say anyone, you'll just summon Lara instead. Prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something around where the Vic was the Well, that's a little off.
Something that's a little off, as in...
As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. What am I, a detective? Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
Oh,
Examine time.
time to look around.
Bears.
No,
No
clues
clues
here, but
here.
I want to examine the bear.
No clues here, pal.
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clocks, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. What kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Oh? Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Oh, someone just gave him a lot of bears.
Is it like he has a public image of liking bears and fans just
Maybe.
keep giving him? Poor teddies. What?
What?
It's not too bear with all these problems. Rawr. Just gone beyond the grave. Astral projected that joke to you.
He ain't even dead, he's just astral projected into your fucking head.
Oh, my god.
Rawr.
You have a point, Trix. You have a point.
Yeah.
The bear rooms is Eon's to cover. Tricks! You're not supposed to reveal that.
Ooh.
Where's the bear in a jar?
Oh no.
My god.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma of the glass case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You wouldn't get it.
You wouldn't get it. You've never met him. It's a suitcase. There's so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida?
Why is there a calculator?
It's so messy here.
Those really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, right over there's a watch you can wear on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with the pearls. Not my...
What?
No. You're mistaken, Phoenix. That's the Josh you're thinking of. Well, slide on over. Looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night.
It's paddle. It's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after eating a meager meal like this. Only meager. It's a Robopop. Look at him.
Ew.
He's cute. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange. The guitar is not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
But Mystic Maya. She said the bright red guitar was the Jamming Ninja's signature item.
It's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid.
Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
Okay, sure. It could be blood or tomato juice, but we're not gonna check.
That's some weird colored blood.
True. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Yeah, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
He's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? Is it even that messy?
I guess I get what they're saying. It is a little weird that the whole desk is basically fucked up, but that glass in the middle just happens to be gone.
Desk is pretty clean though.
Aside from the broken vase, yeah.
It's broken vase and the makeup shit that fell over, apparently.
Bottle of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
Flower vase, maybe? The flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
Oh,
So that's a bed, right?
you cannot be serious, Pearl.
I've been repeating dialogue a lot now.
Yep, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Oh, she wet on it.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. I guess she has probably slept on the futon all her life. But still, surely she knew what a bed was. Do you have anything else to tell us, Gumshoe? No? How did we present,
Oh, the thing that was weird. He asked about something weird at the class.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you tell me about this guitar case?
Oh, Dad. This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Jamming Ninja's signature item.
The guitar case?
No, not that. What do you think? Yes. I mean, the guitar inside, of course. But the guitar is missing. Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show.
Starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. So about this wine glass.
Ah, so you noticed it too, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched.
I'm honestly surprised that Gumshoe was able to tell. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe?
No, actually Miss Von Carmen noticed it first.
Yeah, okay.
Never mind. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So that means Miss Von Karma is here at the hotel?
Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here.
Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. Okay.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard the sound somewhere before.
It's Miss Von Carmen. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me.
When you think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time.
Sorry, gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ah!
At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she always like this when she opens up a conversation?
Would it be too much to ask you to be nice for change?
So you're the type to steal information from the pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you.
How?
Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat.
That's just insulting.
I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second.
Oh my god! Jesus.
He's unconscious.
Oh.
Yep. I feel better knowing at least you're man enough to face your punishment.
Rick, she's 18! She's not above me. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have solved my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that.
Oh well, she looked more mature. That's fair.
She's not 18, no matter what the game says.
Apparently she was a lawyer at, what was it, 12 or 15? So,
She started being a prosecutor at 13, apparently.
yep. Apparently that's just when you can become a prosecutor in Germany. This 18-year-old just got a femdom thing going.
I think
Yeah.
she just has her criminal thing going.
That too, that too.
This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours. Is that all that this means to you?
What? Come, Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin.
I'm pretty sure that the difference between femdom and criminal is consent. And aside from the judge, she does not have consent.
Wait, judge?
I mean, the judge literally has control over the courtroom and doesn't stop her. I think that's implied
I
consent.
I think he's just an idiot. I don't
That's-
think that counts as consent.
I don't
Then
know.
he shouldn't be a judge in the first place.
Yeah.
Duh.
He doesn't
Duh.
really have the bailiff throw people out. He can definitely just throw her out.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
What?
Ow! What did she throw at me now? What is this?
A note. Why did you go ow?
Well, I guess this means I could get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the criminal affairs department, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von come and see you.
Well,
What the hell did she give you?
we should probably look at it,
Throw
right?
at you.
Apparently it's not in our...
Oh, it's on the table.
Oh,
I just noticed it.
why would they do it like this?
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Karida's name written on it with his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
Does that say peon?
Yes, peon, definitely. That's Juan. Ah, that's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here. See how it says "to my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters here?
Oh my.
It is sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
It's crazy and uncruel to force people to learn this. Hold on. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh my god, you're not this stupid.
What the fuck is
I
a Wendy?
know. I guess we know who to go to now because you remember how she's like, my present or whatever.
Yep.
Great.
Also, I think there was a slide option in here. No, there wasn't. Was there?
You were fooled.
Good on.
Attributed.
You should have seen how I just promoted your ass on my server. Playing is...
Rudni.
Oh. Ah, I see.
Rudni.
Aruni. Dyslexia wins sometimes. That's fine.
For me, it's just that I type very sloppily.
Yeah, I don't have
Very
a, I don't have a good excuse either. I am just bad at typing. Oh, he's here.
Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
You have so many voices, Crab.
Yeah, for now.
Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time?
Yeah,
People connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. What's staying here overnight? At least it's a hotel.
Yep. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's a sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time there are 3 samurai brothers: Aluminium Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a Lawai in Neo Tokyo. What?
Huh?
It's a Lawai in Neo Tokyo.
I think that's a poorly translated but
Don't know.
I see. Wait. I love what?
A Lawai. This girl, Seo, works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Well, looks like he's straight out of X-Men. Yes, he does indeed look exactly like Wolverine.
Yeah, I called him Wolverine when I saw it.
Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl.
Anyway, Seo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Strawberry Clan.
Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet. Times 3.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, bro?
What happens next? I want to know.
He looks like if Wolverine and All Might had a baby. You're not
Oh,
wrong.
Googling.
Googling the ship or Googling
The ship.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Let me see if this exists.
This can only go the wrong way.
No, there's just like versus art.
Oh, unfortunate.
Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
Makes no true doorways when healed. Oh no.
Thank you.
Can't believe she's really considering it. Oh no, she wants to watch the kids show. What a surprise. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like?
It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Charming Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway.
So why are they ninjas?
Why is his ability to scale a wall relevant to his ability to becoming a pop star? this is making a lot of sense already. What?
He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely could not do any ninja things, right at all. But boy could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar.
And then the fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, a brave hero catches a not so jamming cold the night before Battle 3.
Oh, that's too bad for him.
Yeah.
Anime description that makes the most sense that exists.
This kind of pop music based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, bro.
What happens next? I want to know. Jamin? The Jamin Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday, 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
Can't believe she's really considering it. Wow, I've had 2 lines and it's the same line. Well, you know what I mean with this.
Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me.
Whoa.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to think about it. Thank you for showing it to me, though.
Thank you for showing me that. But I don't know anything about it.
I think you already did this.
Yeah, this is the same.
Goodbye,
Uh,
Bullet.
Do you know anything about anyone else? What about her?
I never would have thought I'd see her here of all places. I think this last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident, you know. I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess.
Yeah, I would love to go back in time and relive a few of those good times.
That's not funny.
Yeah, I guess not. You know anything about her? Nope.
Nope, thanks for
Adrian?
showing me though. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
Oh.
So Miss Powers likes that type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal.
He does look like a lion, period.
A little bit, yeah. So, would you mind telling me about this gossip?
Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah.
That's such a weakness for celebrity gossip too.
Oh, really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
Looks like a tabloid Miss Outback would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. This is definitely a fucking lot of hard article, isn't it?
Please no. I wonder if she types with her accent.
He looks like a Sabretooth, but this joke requires extra nerdy extra knowledge. He does look like Sabretooth, yeah. But he does. But like he looks fairly similar to Wolverine after all.
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. You see now, don't you?
What?
You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Right. Juan Corina didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA.
Adrian Andrews.
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
I passed the vibe check you didn't know you had. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I know only a little about the X-Men though.
I know, fuck all.
I know a wee bit, not too much.
I watched a little bit of the old cartoon, the old like 90s cartoon,
Oh yeah.
and then I watched the movies as well. And the movies, they are movies.
They are movies.
They sure are movies. Some of them are good, but most of them are like mid at best. But they're fun, and I love the X-Men. The X-Men are great. It's one of those things, if I had more time to look into stuff, I would probably read the X-Men comics. Just because I like them. Anyway. Also, Ian would like them because that's where Wanda is from. So
I should
I
read.
like them.
I should read more comics. That would probably be the way I would get into that.
I like my Scarlet Witch.
yeah,
Oh yeah, that's an X-Men thing.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, you made me watch that at one point.
Yeah, I made him watch WandaVision.
Didn't make
Yeah.
me wanna check out more of the universe, but it was decent and good for what it was.
In the regular X-Men comics, she and Quicksilver are the children of Magneto. So that's
Yep,
where they fit in.
The literal devil.
I know about Marvel because my dad collected comics while in my youth. He had a pricey collection. About 7 years ago, he sold his entire graded Marvel comic set on this wall to Samuel. Whoa, what? What the fuck?
Oh,
Damn.
Rick's
Damn.
lore.
That's nuts. That's one of those like strange claims to fame. Go,
What the
yeah, I
fuck?
sold my comics collections to fucking Samuel L. Jackson. That's hilarious. Sorry, we have gone off track.
Off tangent.
Wow, this is completely on topic.
You are literally genetically predisposed to being a nerd. Fair, yeah. Fair.
Exactly, this is big news.
I said that already.
Yeah, he did.
I know that.
But it seems kind of odd. The woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of a client.
It's a wonderful thing that can only happen between two people.
Actually, it's just the autism. I mean, we've got some of that in common too, so no worries about that.
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Also just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's go-up is just another man's treasure. What the fuck?
Why is that relevant here? And
Same
article
talking about a woman.
from the tabloid Gossipland.
That sounded hella questionable as well.
No, that was fucked up.
Well, it was nice talking to you. We go talk to the worst character now.
Second, third worst.
Anything
Fourth
Oh.
worst. Fourth worst.
Oh no, she doesn't even have anything to say about that.
I'm under, I guess now.
Yeah,
Or try to. I don't know if we have enough.
I don't think we have all 4 things we need.
I
I
don't
think
know.
you're supposed. I think that will come up with if you click the thing. And with those, you can just start it, and when you think you don't have it, you can just back off.
Yeah. Oh no.
You can get like a feel of what to expect.
Yeah.
And
I
what
forgot that I
to-
have to use the fucking Magatama.
Yeah, she says I'll only do so if you give me a present or something. That's why I'm like,
Oh yeah, she said that thing. You're right.
That's why the autograph is suspicious. But I
Yeah,
don't
might be.
know how the fuck are we gonna break the all free.
A teddy bear?
Yeah. Alright,
Goes.
I'll be honest with you for now. And please tell us what you saw. What a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance of a little fun at a young on suspense. I am a little devil after all. I'll stay on topic after this, but do you guys have any collections? I presume games for Bell, like manga and active. You can talk about the manga crap. You don't have to just type it.
I mean, I don't really have anything to add.
Mostly stuff translated to English. That's cool, actually.
I think
Did
the translations they do here are actually good. Like, they're good translations.
I want the
Oh,
Stellar Moon manga really badly because it's very different from the anime and it's actually pretty interesting.
And I started the collection while young when I wasn't too well versed in English, so it's just stayed in the Finnish stuff. Mostly. Yeah, I'm Finnish.
You can tell from his accent. Sorry.
I mean, not everyone necessarily knows a Finnish accent, I think.
No.
Every single Finnish person I've met has had the exact same accent speaking English.
Yeah, not everyone. Like, for example, my dad's Finnish accent is so thick, he literally speaks like this.
Fair enough.
This is very good English.
No!
So yeah, it varies in thickness.
Yeah. At
It
least,
varies in thickness, that's a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that it does.
I want to vary in my thickness.
You are kind of varying your thickness.
I don't know why I said it like that.
We are all of varying thicknesses here.
Ionaris.
Chained up old bag and us talking about varying thicknesses.
This is a good time to join Ionaris. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day.
Oh, Tom of Finland.
When I went to Japan, the 18 my Finnish friend just met me there, brought me Finnish good to his father. When I had to Tom of Finland art book. Oh no. I have an idea of what that is.
National treasure over here.
Because we have a similar one. From like a kid show back from the 60s. There's one very sus episode.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you have any recollection? I have some League figures, which is not really a collection. I just have a handful. I have a lot of books, just different fantasy series. I don't know if that counts as a collecting it. It's just like I like reading books, so I have a lot of them. I have almost all the Dragon Ball manga, so I guess I collected that. The only thing that I'm like actively trying to collect is when I go to a country I haven't been in before. When I go to a country I haven't been in before, I try to bring home currency from there and just keep it. So coin or bills. So I keep in my wallet at all times. I always get American coins. I have $1 from the US. I have 1 renminbi yuan from China, 2 bolivianos from Venezuela, where I haven't been. That's a friend of mine who gave me that. And then I have one Yao, which is the smaller currency from China. And then I have some euros as well, stashed on my on a shelf over here. But those are not very like. Those are actually useful. I might actually use those euros one day. I also have $1 coin lying around somewhere, probably with the euros. And then I have some old Danish ones called Rus. From like way old. Oh well, way old. Like I think it's like 80-year-old currency or something like that. Maybe older. I give my friends who collect coins some my yen and colons. Okay. That's neat. I just like having them as reminders of where I've been and world. It's still a relatively new thing for me to start collecting it, so I don't have too many of them yet. Mainly made for my big trips. And also most of the places I have been to have used Euro, and that's not that interesting.
When Finland trip?
One day for sure.
Hell no, stay away. It's cold.
That bit with what I do with using stamp books and rocks. Yeah. I just like my mother also does it with magnets to remember where she's been. So you'd kill to go to Finland. I don't think you need to kill to go to Finland. I think you have to kill to get out of Finland.
Also, everyone says that, but I never understand it.
So I think that's what I have stuff I like collect. It's mostly like figures, books, and I'm not really actively trying to collect anything other than the currency. Magnets, so your fridge is full? Yeah. Unfortunately, I think my mother threw away all her magnets from my youth, because they're not in our fridge anymore, at least. I don't think I want to leave Finland. Show me the figures later, though. Sure, I've already shown them to Ian. I also have a couple League plushies.
Well, I just don't get traveling in general. Like, I'm not interested in like going places.
I like the quirky one.
I've not traveled that far north yet, and you're curious. I'm curious. Fair enough. I mean, Finland's not that far north if you just go to the southern bits, right? That's just like Sweden levels of north, isn't it? Helsinki is not that far north.
Yeah, Helsinki is at the coast, so.
Yeah. Have I shown you my figures? If not sure, you have shown me a picture of your the cage you use for them, and yeah, so you have shown me like a big overview of the figures, not specifically closing up of them, no, but you have shown me like the general setup. I'd like to go to the Laplands. That sounds very, very cold.
I have not been up there. The highest I've lived ever was like halfway in the middle of the country, and that shit was too cold for me.
Just like Goldbag is.
Now I'm more to the east, close to the Russia border.
Fair. Just wanna go to a sauna.
I mean, I get they're abundant here, but I'm sure you can get that experience somewhere closer to.
Crab is doing a very, very poor job of being a tourism guide for.
Oh
Stay
no, he's very
Stay
adamant.
away. Stay away.
Yeah,
You
he's
don't
literally
get it.
very adamant. Do not come to Finland. He has said this to me multiple times. Do
I
not
don't
come.
get the appeal.
Fair. Ian, do you have any collections you want to share?
Not really as sad as that is. I only have I've like two Funko Pops or something of like Sonic and Vi from League.
That's fair.
I have a tiny figurine of Nami. And the only thing I have is a bunch of TCG cards from Pokemon,
Ooh, nice.
which is cool. That's about it. I don't have lots of stuff.
Yeah. No, with my Finnish bot, but also American nudity culture is very different attitude, as far as I understand anyway.
Well, you just want to see naked people in Sona? Is that it?
There's other ways to see naked people.
Well,
I wasn't gonna say anything more than that. I'm just saying there's other ways to see those. You don't have to go out of your way into a sauna and sweat your ass off to do that.
oh my god.
What
Read
are
your
you-
line.
What? What are you? Oh my god! Naked
I'm
with
gonna go at you. Because you
now
make everything perverted now.
It's not
Ever-
perverted.
Now we gotta make a group for sharing some
No,
nudity.
like lately he's been so cursed. He's been so cursed. So I'm just expect the worst now. Yes, even on stream.
You want to be nude without judgment. Fair enough. That's another case entirely. Yep, then the sauna is probably a fine place for that. I am not very interested in saunas. I do not take heat very well.
Tone is fine.
That's fair. Alright, I think we have veered off course for long enough. Thank you for getting that started. That was certainly a discussion. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. What did you want? I guess...
The
200.
autograph, I guess.
As far as I do with being trans, but my Finnish friend is also trans mask and always talks about positive experience. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's cool. Somewhere where I'm from is basically a sauna, so maybe I will experience snow one day.
Lunaris, same. I do not. I have not experienced snow ever. Ever where I am. Nope.
Come up here,
Never.
there's snow pretty much every year. Just
I
go,
plan on it.
Yeah, you don't have to come to Finland to experience snow.
just go to the UK or Denmark. That's far enough north. Germany probably has in the northern bits as well.
I'll grab stand on the way.
Make sure to come in like January or February though. Usually December is not that snowy. Oh, I lived in both equator extreme heat and just here in US with blizzards. Heat is superior. Disagree.
I disagree as well, and I am here and I want to fucking croak.
Disagree. I already won a KMS when it's over 20 degrees.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it either. Snow is pretty and worth seeing at least once. Snow is pretty.
I heard fucking 36 Celsius in here one of these days, and I wanted to cry.
I'm going to see a lot of this with winter because I'm going skiing again for the first time in years, and I'm excited for it. Lots of snow.
I can't get it from the point of a person who hasn't seen snow, but it's overrated. It's just a hindrance.
Most of the time, yeah. I mean, I like it, it's pretty, but most of the time it's just a hindrance. Especially if you're like a cyclist. It's just in the way. Also, it makes it very easy to slip and fall everywhere.
Oh no! I slip during winter at least 20 times.
Lunaris, same. I want to see a snowflake at least once.
I'm very good at falling as a result. No kidding. Like whenever I fall, surprise fall, I find myself doing like weird maneuvers to only like get a scrape or something.
Starts doing like kung fu fighting in the middle of falling.
Wanted to see snowflakes, that's fine. I get wanted to see snow if you haven't really seen it.
Yay, I want to.
It is at least very pretty when it falls. It's just once it gets to the ground, it's an issue.
And on your head, and on your clothes, and then it melts, and then you're wet.
It is shoveling snow with an enemy, but doing typical things like making snowmen or snow angels is worth it. Then about 15 minutes later you go inside because it's too cold. Yep. Also, sledding is very fun. If you haven't done that. We did that a lot as kids. Find a big ass hill, get your sled, and just go down.
And then hit a tree.
Also, Belga's 1000% procrastinating because he doesn't want to do old back voice.
That's...
No, we just got lost in the conversation.
That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldback, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. When the chat is good, you know. Yep. Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please. You can't have it just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Oh my fucking god!
She sucks. She sucks. She sucks and then spits it out.
Get your beta.
Jesus Christ. Wow, she must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you. Fine, Mr. Right. You win. Wendy Oldback, ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest Juan. Oh my fucking god, it was all of them.
I can't say what I wanna say.
Just
You gotta
just
get me
yell at
banned off a platform.
Keep yourself safe out there.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, fair. I can't even say it in Danish because that will also get me banned.
Oh my
Even if it doesn't have anything to do with that. No, just go see snow one day, go sledding.
Should
I think
we
it's
test it in Finnish?
no.
Also, I've given to Wendy, dearest. I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding.
Oh no.
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. Also, by the way, she's definitely the type of person who cannot say Juan properly. She probably
Juan.
She probably keep
John.
going like Juan or John, yeah.
Juanito.
Eh, be like me and still go Coupe de Grace.
Oh my.
I hate you. Kurikura.
Coupe de Grace.
Mm-hmm.
Who the catch these nuts?
Mhm.
Hey yo. And did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more.
What an idiot.
What are you bonking me for?
Certificate.
I've been included again for that part of the trial, you know? The trial tomorrow?
Because you said AO, that's why you're getting bombed.
Yeah, that wasn't...
Mod-
It wasn't
moderators.
wasn't a horny, you know? This time...
Moderate.
Sorry?
Nothing.
This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. Angar hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about the details like that. I know he did my dear old corner in. I just knew. That yellow-bellied chicken.
A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like.
Snow being able to skate the ponds stuff is quite different, mostly even in the snow there's ice is breaks and you don't do. Yeah, that's true. But a lot of like quite a few cities around here have outdoor ice rinks that are kept frozen like enough for you to be able to skate around.
I wanna go ice skating.
For me, it was
Like
like
in the winter.
regular like school sports classes in winter were all like skating and skiing, and as a result, I just hate that shit now.
Do you also not have a tradition for ice hockey in Finland?
Yeah, it's big, but it's not like I'm into it.
No. But that influences what kind of sports you do in school.
Culture is big. I don't know how many people actually like play.
Yeah, that's fair. But like that still has an influence on what you play in school, because I know badminton is big in Denmark, so we play a lot of badminton in school.
Mostly it was, I don't know what it's called in English, but there's like a ball and you have like hockey stick looking like things, and then you just run around and hitting that thing into a goal.
I think that's just floorball, like,
Floorball, okay.
or indoor hockey. We call it indoor hockey in Denmark. We do it too.
Indoor hockey.
Yeah.
Nah, we have some completely different, not curling.
Not curling.
Nah, you do it at an actual like gymnasium.
It
Cool,
definitely
gymnasium.
pronounces the J into one. I've only ever been roller skating. I skate once with sister and a friend once. Rip. That's unfortunate. Yeah.
I actually liked roller skating, but didn't ever do it too much.
See, I hated roller skating. I was never good at ice skating, but at least it was fun.
Ice skating just hurt my legs because I couldn't like keep them up, and it always bent my ankles.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It is a tricky thing to do without hurting yourself. Either from posture or from falling. Anyway, roll ahead line. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Mr. Angard ever do to her to deserve this? What did Mr. Angard do to you to make you so... You don't know! That guy, he framed my run. He created that scandal that plagued my poor Jan. I'm gonna say it with a J now, because she would say it like a J.
Mr. Nick,
What is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay? Oh, John, let us stray by the wilds of that wild temptress.
Listen, Nick, what do vials and vile temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Olbeck has to say right now, okay, Pills? So, Miss Olbeck, who is this woman you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Jan on purpose. His own manager, but why? I thought the lawyers were smart. It's going to create a scandal to make Jan lose face. Much knowledge about the stuff. Can't imagine roller skating now, though. Border falling against my... Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's fair. That girl brought Jan into a scandal and wrecked his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Olbeck? I'm one of Jan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And do you have proof that Mr. Angard did what you said he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Of course. A tabloid.
Next week. Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Wendy drinks that tea piping hot. Is that meant to be like an insult or something, Lunaris? I mean, I'm sure she does, but this is a turn of phrase.
Tea as in gossip.
Yeah, she's sipping the tea.
Is that okay? Fair enough. I've never heard that used like that before.
I haven't really heard it either, but I kind of got it from the context. And tea is used a little bit like that in other things, like
Have
spilling
you
the tea.
Yeah, I've used it
True enough.
occasionally.
That makes sense, man. Fair enough. Fair enough. You said the slime, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why would Miss Olbeck have information like that? And where did she get it?
Is she a goblin? I mean,
I
she
don't
is, but...
Can we show her that? Oh,
Okay, is it Lada now?
she just literally told us nothing. Like, she gave us no evidence.
that was absolutely what we should have expected.
That's fair.
The only thing I'm guessing is that she's saying she got early info, and that early info might have been from Lada.
Yeah, maybe.
So what,
She only
pressing
has
old
2
bag?
side bucks.
It's either Lotta now or it's
See if she has a new talk.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Nope.
Nope.
Maybe Andrews has a new song? Nope.
Yeah, and I have a feeling just bitches aren't gonna break like old bags did.
Spill the scene saving to see a common phrases with black and LGBT, but kinda but because of the internet. I mean, Spill
Yeah,
the Sea
that's
I've heard a lot before and outside of
There was a lot of like, oh my god, sip the tea, sis, snatch my wig, or whatever the fuck, literally like that. Stan was like,
That came a little too... You said those lines with a little too much conviction.
it's literally like that.
I mean, he is from the community, so
Yeah.
Communities are bullshit.
wow. Very rude.
There's just people.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna give my hot take. I'm not. I know the community exists. I'm not a big fan of some of those.
I don't consider myself part of communities. I have my own thoughts, and that's it. That's where it
Yeah,
ends.
Yeah,
If they
like,
happen to align with something, great.
I don't disagree. I'm with your. I don't disagree. I have my own thoughts and opinions, and I'm not gonna get swayed by a community. But like, I take some of the things that go on into account, I guess.
Fair. That I just meant you brushed against it and know the, you
Those
know,
really friends.
the going on.
Have to get used to understanding them sometimes. Yeah, same. It was hard to learn a couple of the terms.
Laura, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, the man from our school.
A scoop of ice cream. Yeehaw.
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. Yeah, a lot of LGBT slang come from the African American vernacular English. Makes sense.
But that's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter.
Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say you were looking into a scandal.
Ugh.
Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person? Where is it, precious? Where did we reach some more groups? Oh, the history is actually interesting, but I digress. I would like to hear about it, actually, but this is probably not the time to info dump about it.
Alright, write down what to chat privately after stream.
This woman.
He's Adrian Andrews, Matt & Guard's manager.
Hmm.
The Nickel Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the German Ninja. Would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it?
You're very good at discussing things, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers.
I'll try to remember
what?
tricks. Sorry to talk over you.
You gotta have backup.
Were you trying to say something, Crab?
Hmm?
I thought I heard you trying to say something.
Yeah, I did, but I don't remember anymore.
Well, fair enough.
It wasn't important, probably.
Yeah. Back up.
Yeah, you gotta have that, what's it, new sauce?
You mean news source?
That's it.
Yeah, source is correct.
Well, show me something that shows that one guy had something with Miss Andrews.
I mean, I suppose that's the magazine clipping. Yes. As a historian, I really like basing my my arguments on fucking newspaper clippings from Gossip Land. That's absolutely a reliable source of information.
I prefer misinformation I came up with.
My sources, I made it the fuck up. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Yamen Midnight Rendezvous to the mysterious yet beautiful manager of To the Stars, Miss A.
Ah,
Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Miss Vanguard's manager, Adrian Andrews. His initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of him as proof. To be fair, so does Alcoholics Anonymous, and he could just be a recovering alcoholic, in which case this is a very bad thing. Just saying, he did have
Hey,
tomatoes,
maybe she also is a recovering alcoholic. What do you?
and maybe they're bonding over it. Anyway.
Put two recovering alcoholics together. That sounds like something could maybe go wrong in that.
That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's store last night.
what?
Wah!
Wah.
Wah, Luigi.
Wah, dear.
Put a lot of heart in Smash.
I would not smash. You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Mr. Andrews' affair. Miss Andrews' affair, didn't you?
You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching him in a secret meeting.
But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
What'd you just say? Our initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? Ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos.
Oh,
I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. And spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, Lotta. Nice journalistic integrity you got there.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone.
your note to yourself.
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. It didn't run off together. I came here for my big story, I didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now anyway? I'll never find a human day when someone done steal something from me.
You really want that note back, huh? But no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie.
That's probably why she wants it back.
Yep. Well, at least she gave us new evidence, so I guess there's that.
I don't still know if we have enough for her.
I don't know either, but we are going to try, I suppose. So,
Because I remember also Gumshoe saying, I'll go to criminal affairs or whatever.
oh yeah, you're right. Let's go there real quick.
Can I
In
see
case
your dick?
Pardon me?
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't hear what you said, so...
Dick. You gotta go see
Oh,
your
yeah,
dick.
yeah. I mean... Obviously. March 21st, police station, criminal affairs.
I gotta give him the Blue Badger's still in the background.
Yep. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
So game.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
All things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
I doubt that.
Yep. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Dude.
Both of them are in this photo. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
Oh, this thing. Okay, yeah. Go. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Angard.
Yep. I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants.
And the second is?
The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Ah, yes. The much wanted murder weapon. The butter knife.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask Lunacy. It's obvious. They're met on guards.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. What about this airtight testimony?
Is that old security lady, Miss Oldback?
Oh yeah, she's definitely always an airtight witness. She would never make any mistake. I thought so.
What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
And I even told her not to open her mouth of hers, and I have to anyway.
Her blab knob is stuck at 10. There's no turning it down. Trust me.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldback saw it all, pal. He saw Mr. Angard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
Is it gonna be again the costume that he wears and you're gonna go
Probably,
like it's
yeah.
him every time?
No way.
I guess we present this stuff.
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal with Mr. Koraida. But why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Oh,
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Impax. What a name.
Celeste and Pax. Yep.
And she was Juan Corrida's manager.
The victim's manager.
Well, that's not all, but Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She told Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from Square One.
Mentor.
A woman who was both Mr. Koraida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Does her suicide have something to do with this case? Obviously it does.
Do you want to know more about her, pal?
Well, let's hear about it.
She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. So
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Vankama. Oh, that's Gumshoe actually. Never mind.
This will come.
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean.
I do. Scruffy.
Oh no, he's getting fired for the 5th time.
You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's...
Wait, please wait, sir. If I don't get this much pay, I'll stop.
Quiet. If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Whew.
That voice. Edgeworth!
Cue
He's
the
back!
audience clap. Cue the audience clap.
He's back! Let's go! I titled my stream correctly. We found our one true love.
He's here. It's been a long time, right?
This person... This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you?
Take him
Lovely.
home.
Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Francisca.
That's
Not with her. No, don't take her.
You! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've sort of Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Jesus.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed, to be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
He just came to shit talk like, I'm the cooler prosecutor. Get out of here.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix, right? I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson of the meaning of total victory.
Of course it will.
Still the same wild mare she always was.
Mayor.
Mm-hmm. Well, we get to talk to you. Can we present some
It's
profiles?
not, yes, no, it's at the patch, come on.
We're looking into leads, but we can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person.
Wow. And now they kiss, absolutely.
Nah, the lore is that we cheated on him or something.
Why don't you just tell it to me straight and says, I don't have any info? Okay, fair enough. You don't have anything to say about any of them. Do you have anything to say about Gumshoe at least? Nope.
Who
How
does?
about Laura? Nope. Uh-oh.
I'm guessing he's probably talked to him for. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
There
Hi,
is an-
Matt!
Ooh.
Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I just spilled
Hi,
my
Matt.
water.
Where?
Well, jump scared me.
On my fucking desk.
Okay, so not on any electronics.
Oh my
Oh,
god, Lunaris. Lunaris said ask about Oldbag.
Oh, we are going to, don't worry.
There is an interesting rumor about this man.
You mean the one about Mr. Andrews getting close to him? That's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it?
I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found.
Fair enough.
Why did they draw a new extra smug sprite for him?
Oh, why?
I don't know, the same way they drew a extra sprites for a couple of people on the extra case.
Yeah, but why did they make it extra smug? That's my point.
I don't know. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it.
Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto.
Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze?
Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well. well
Allergies.
Oh, he has
you know what?
allergies.
I'm with him on
Okay,
that.
yeah,
alright?
I'm with Edgeworth on this one too. Although it's more of a summer breeze for me, but you know.
Yeah, same.
Oh, oh, back. Oh, no.
Like,
They're looking in
name a hay. I'm allergic to.
Yep.
She's 23, okay.
Apparently.
Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself.
A secret.
You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her.
Fair. Don't even want to tell us about Francisca, huh? There you go. Oh. This woman is another key to solving the case. Do you really think so? You're Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Yep, there you go. I got all of 2 lines of this with.
Oh. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impacts died.
But her death was ruled a suicide, right?
Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to be solved. Solved? Be solved.
A riddle?
Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it.
A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Are we just assuming there was a suicide note here, or is it because someone saw it and then it vanished?
I'm assuming someone saw it.
Or
we're
someone
looking into
claims
these.
to see it.
I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick,
I never wanted to see you again.
I think that's enough of a warm welcome for somebody you haven't seen in a year.
Just fuck already, Jesus fucking Christ.
The real line there, Phoenix, is I never knew how much I wanted to see you again.
He's in denial. Let him.
Yeah, he
let him
is.
be. He needs to sort through his emotions before he can embrace his
Yeah.
mother.
Are you going to run tomorrow's trial?
You heard her, right? The wild mare hasn't given in yet.
I'm calling her a mare.
So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided.
Confession.
Ooh.
Confession.
Hello?
Confession.
It's
I
happening.
will say one thing.
I love you.
You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth.
The truth.
In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth.
Phoenix needs a partner, hinted? Yes. A partner.
Well, if you feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you.
Here's my number.
I'm not in charge of the case, so I can be a bit more generous with information.
Just what is going on inside his head?
Seems like he has everything like used to be, like acting normal.
A lot of things may have happened. However, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma.
1 year ago, you could not establish skills in a few cases. Oh, thank you, crap.
Apparently, I have the power to allow gay.
That smirk Edgeworth gives Phoenix is so gay, I love it. It absolutely is.
Yay.
Because Automod is an amazing piece of technology that definitely functions as it should. I don't know, man.
Nightbot is homophobic.
It's not even Nightbot, it's just Automod. This is Twitch
Automod
itself.
is homophobic.
It is, yeah.
Cancel auto mode.
Yeah, we're canceling Automod. It is approved, yep. Better crap, he always had his numbers. He never used it. Yep. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? You leave because you had lost your perfect win record. You think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish? It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Jesus Christ, Phoenix.
We got the real delicious soap opera drama right now.
Oh yeah.
I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason?
Well,
Like
with
package
Francisca,
run.
he almost always says,
I will defeat you this time the instant she sees me. Oh, that was Phoenix, my bad.
oh, but the courtroom is a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers.
It's not a personal battlefield.
I stand in the courtroom to defend my client. Lunaris is, Phoenix is penned off, release it in front of you, dum-dum.
I mean, not right here. We're gonna go somewhere more private.
Yeah, but you think they can wait?
Like the courtroom.
My god.
Your own private battlefield between Phoenix and Edgeworth. But Josh
Someone just
stands at
needs to kill
attention.
someone.
Oh no. To save their lives.
To save your client, you say?
Can see Josh being a voyeur? Absolutely.
Just will fucking raise his shoulders and just allow it.
Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. Wow, that's backhanded.
It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn.
A lot I have yet to learn. Me.
Huh. Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Miss Impax's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it.
A suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impax had ever written such a note? Oh, a relevant question.
There was no solid evidence, however. We did find traces of ink on her right index
That's
finger,
not.
which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very
Why
high.
would you write the suicide note with your? Okay, I guess they mean spilled on her finger. Well,
Yeah. Although if you've ever held a pen like that, I'm assuming that's...
Nah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, you will definitely smudge ink.
Yeah,
At least a little bit.
definitely have had inky hands before myself. It's just when I was a little wee lad, you know.
It's been a hot minute, yep. I don't know. But who would hide such a thing?
The police think it was Mr. Han Kurita himself.
The victim?
He was the one who found her body.
Okay, when I first saw this picture, I just thought she was being very, very tall and he was very small. I did not realize she'd hanged herself.
Love me a tall queen.
It's like, ah, she's so tall.
I didn't sign up for this.
Which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note.
Mr. Kurita's hit his own manager's suicide note. But why?
As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless.
Asserting dominance instead.
For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report, part 1 anyway.
Part 1.
Suicide report, part 1, to be continued.
Suicide report, deceased Celeste Impax found by Juan Kurita. Was her suicide note hidden? That's all. That's the entire report.
I think you can click it to read more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can probably check.
I'm gonna be very happy if there's nothing more. You can't. That's
Ah.
the
Wow.
that's the full report.
Where note go?
Oh, there could be note. It's gone. Do we have anything to show you? You want to talk about this?
I guess show him the thing again, why- oh. I guess show him the why is it part 1, because he said that was in red. Show him the thing again. I don't like to go look through reports.
Why not?
I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one, that has 2.
2 parts.
What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part.
What?
Why did you not give? Well, why do we have to take
Game.
this step?
Game.
Second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The Templar's name is... It's Adrian Andrews.
Miss Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem to like the kind of... She doesn't seem like the kind of person who tried to kill herself, though.
Yeah, that's usually how. Yeah.
That's... yeah.
You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
Secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside.
Okay.
You guys have had a whole psychology session with her to profile her, apparently.
Miss Andrews, pendant? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is.
Is that a prompt?
Nope.
Oh yeah, there was. It was at the top.
Yeah, there was a new discussion.
Yeah,
on
there was a
Search
new.
Oh, I'm blind. Oh no. What was this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature?
Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impact.
And...
And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide?
Sorry.
Because she had apparently lost her will to live.
Lost her will, but why would she...
Phoenix, please.
Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impact, was gone forever. That's why.
Why would that...
Phoenix, please.
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
God, I guess in a way, Jesus. After her attempt at suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely.
Oh, you mean she is a normal person?
And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. Ooh.
Fucking relatable.
I hit too close to home.
Yep. And that's the nation of dependency on others.
When Celeste Impact suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself.
Then that means her super confident attitude.
It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible. Adrian Andrews, shock from Celeste Impact suicide. Sure. We gotta pull this shit out in court. Make her have the worst day of her life.
He's fucking depressed. Try to kill himself.
Not to mention, we're probably gonna have to pull that now because of the Cyclops.
Yep.
Dear God, okay.
Nope. You know anything about Lala's camera? Nope.
It's just a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true.
Miss Andrews. Think of behind that unwavering brave front and hiding this weakness and fear. Oh, they're really harping on the point. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot you're
They
here.
think the player playing this game has never heard of depression in their life.
Yeah, they don't know their audience. March 21st, Case Water Hotel, classroom.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. But it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Franziska von Karma.
Miss Von Karma.
What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so...
You've got some nerve following me around.
Following you?
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Chaos.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh.
Do we ship Von Karma and Gumshoe?
No,
Possibly.
no,
I would.
no, denied,
Yes.
denied.
Denied by you.
Yes,
Yeah, that's not enough to tell me to not ship them. I ship it.
She's
Don't
already,
care,
she's
denied.
already given him a cute little nickname.
Denied.
It's scruffy.
Denied.
Gumshoe does not approve either. His opinion is irrelevant.
Let me show you something interesting, little girl.
I wanted to see something here. He's 31 and she's 18 now, maybe not. It's a little bit of an age difference there.
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective.
Why?
You call out him.
And with this, I know that fool's every move.
Okay, but to what end?
So that noise we heard earlier was the receiver. Feel really sorry for the poor Detective Gumshoe now. I ship Gumshoe and his paycheck there.
Oh.
Only acceptable Gumshoe ship.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes. Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Alright.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she?
Oh, we can't even talk about it. Can we, like, present Francisca's profile now to... like to ask about this? Oh, never mind. It's the same. Well... Time to show the amulet.
This is gonna be tragic.
Yep. Actual Fallout. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Angard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida.
You were not that close?
That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that.
Because of a tabloid rumor.
Is that really the thing we're gonna...
What else?
Yeah, I know. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship. You're not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article.
I agree with her.
Yep.
If you even have half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into the story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Not to say, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? Need to get close to Mr. Corrida, as if there was ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Corrida for this person's sake?
Ooh, that's fucked up.
Is that Celeste?
Yes, but
She
that's
was
fucked up
Andrew's
to say.
manager.
It is, yeah. Celeste Impax, your mentor.
How do you know about Celeste?
Miss Impax, she committed suicide, didn't she? But looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Jesus. Miss Andrews?
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is it really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way the suicide was resolved. Almost percent again.
Yeah,
this one, I think, yeah.
No.
Was her note hidden?
No, but she was Onyx, yeah. Oh.
Oh, never mind.
I was pretty sure that it was because of the suicide note.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
you're right.
This Impact suicide note was never found, was it? Looks like the police were under suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Kurita.
Who? What?
And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Kurita.
I've sat back quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give, however. I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste's impact was someone very special to you. Now it's a whole one. Miss Andrew, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you?
Went through with what?
Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that is all a lie, a facade. You always searched out people on whom you could depend on.
That's...
You depend on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had.
Stop! When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Kurita of Miss Impact's note. Hiding a suicide note. You heard about it and you fought to recover it from by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
Well, what do you mean?
What topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was why was the victim killed?
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me?
I don't think that's the motive to kill quite yet.
No, not unless you found the suicide note.
Yeah, there is some other details that could make this thing turn into a motive.
Yeah. Miss Impact was everything to you. And then she died. You would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. No, that's probably not the interpretation you should go with.
Murder?
Oh, we got the last lock for free, fair enough.
Just mentally break her.
Yeah. Mental break successful.
It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity.
Ah, yes. We have succeeded. We have triggered this woman's anxiety. We surely are the heroes of this story.
Paragraph harassing woman on stream again. Yeah.
No, my...
I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence.
So it's kind of some archaic assumptions being.
I've pushed against all of that, though. I've tried to live strongly.
Sorry.
I never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews.
That's one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone.
I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please don't answer yes. Please, Miss Andrews.
You give like a choice.
All I want to know is the truth. That is not the correct answer.
After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. And that someone was Juan Kurita. Celeste, without her I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover the suicide note, correct?
Looks like tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews.
If people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, yes, she's overthinking that.
Because of the anxiety, so...
Yep. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Yeah, but I'll have to go with it.
Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hands since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has.
I've actually been looking at that for some
Yeah, I
reason.
have to. Miss Andrews, what is the card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this. I don't quite know, it just suddenly appeared in my handbag.
Oh, it's evidence, in other words. What is it? It looks like a seashell.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
I'm not remembering something clearly. Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. Ungard in your capable hands.
Oh, okay.
I guess we're going back to him then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls, she looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all. And has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. Tired, right?
Oh, no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Just have a quick look in here to see if no. Okay. We have cut the music. Oh, well.
hi.
Hello, sir.
What's up, Wolverine? Oh my god.
Phase 1, yeah.
Hi.
March 21st, White and Coal offices.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. There's also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Oh, I thought for a second that was Gumshoe's tracker. Hello? Bright and Coal offices. Mr. Attorney, you're not answering the phone. Mr. Maya, where's Maya? As I promised, I have not got within a few feet of her this whole time. Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished.
What?
What?
Oh, that was...
So I suggest you find a quick whittle, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Very well.
Ask my
Maya, is that you?
sis. Ask my sis.
Maya, damn it, she cut me off.
Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis? What does she mean by that? Oh, who could it possibly be?
Duh.
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one. Sorry. Oh, never mind, that was... Sorry. Mia!
I have a message from Maya. Still come, ask me anything you want about her.
Well... How's Maya?
She's safe. For now. That kidnapper's want to keep his word, it seems.
Glad she's safe. But Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. and I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
Didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker.
Ah,
Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
when you were with her.
Ugh, I'm starving. Could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kinda looks like a business card, but there's no name on it.
Maya gameplay.
It's a picture of a seashell, I think. A strange card. There's all sorts of things piled up here. But it's too dark to see. What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. These feel like barrels? I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. Drat, it's locked. But the store's lock seems easy enough to open. But the VDR always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Oh, that's it! The shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius!
Oh yeah?
Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting, or worried.
Wait, it works?
Oh, I guess?
God fucking damn it.
Oh, that was the investigation.
Your face is an investigation.
Your face is not an investigation.
My face requires an investigation.
What needs inspecting?
I don't know. March 22nd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 3.
Oh god, okay. Adrian did it?
That's what it looks like.
Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that.
In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
A mountain of evidence?
I'm certain there's someone out there trying to very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Please, Mr. Lawyer, dude, like I said yesterday. I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
I understand. It's almost time. Oh, she's still around. Mia.
We must get a complete acquittal today.
I now understand why you said you don't have that many voices during the trial, Crab.
No, I thought Pearls is gonna stay around, but I remember that Powers doesn't do anything in the gun. She only appears ever in the first one.
Yeah. I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Indeed. Well, let's get going.
It's him. This is right. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney? The day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? Well, you'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please. Wait. The kidnapper sent me a present?
This the lawyer dude? Who was that?
No one. There's nothing to do with you. Don't forget you heard anything.
Dude, did your nose just get longer?
This is not Lies of P.
Pinocchio?
Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Angard. The prosecution and defense ready. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Your Honor? Please, be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it in brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Von Karma has been shot by an unknown gunman. What?
That's the
Shut-
present.
Well, that's how we get Edgeworth in here, I suppose.
Yeah, there you go. This character was a mistake. Just shoot her.
Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about.
His present.
Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage.
This is totally insane. Miss Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer.
She's alive and in stable condition.
That's good. You're not even...
Your Honor, due to the circumstances, Mrs. Francisca Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready, naturally.
Why are you on the witness stand then?
He just walked in. He
Yeah,
just
well-
came in and said, "Can I be the prosecutor, pretty please?"
Now this is where I ask if Stan Arenos wants to voice him, because apparently the,
Edgeworth?
Yes.
Not for now. Let's see if I am seriously lacking later, though.
Okay. Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Angard.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year.
It was you.
By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand.
Yeah, we still get Gumshoe.
Witness, your name and occupation.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now.
Oh no.
After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir.
Oh no. Detective
Anyway.
Gumshoe.
The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Gumshoe.
Jesus, no one is giving him a chance.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's have your testimony. If you want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that.
I mean, last time Gumshoe basically got fired. He got rehired and promoted to the only detective in the entire game.
Never getting rid of Gumshoe. He's secured by character popularity.
Exactly.
Also apparently shipped with Edgeworth a decent amount too.
I can see that, but
Yeah,
we,
sure.
we know the true ship.
Yep.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight.
Yeah. I have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. He's always rough.
Wow. What does that sound, Stan?
Moaning. What do you mean?
Stop it.
Okay.
Now.
Oh, I said okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get Francisca in here in a minute and start with the whip. Jesus. Stop! Enough. Enough is enough.
Moving on.
Chat, please shame crap for that.
Moving on.
No. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found it with. I think you speak from experience, Phoenix. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case.
I step away for one moment and come back to Bill almost in tears laughing. I missed something amazing. Yes, you have.
I'm sure it wasn't that amazing.
I'm sure it's gonna come up again.
It better fucking not.
Just like Phoenix when he sees Edgeworth.
Oh my god! What is going on with y'all today?
However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room.
Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant went alone into their rooms, sir.
I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Well, this is just to press everything, so... Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Sorry, I need to cough really bad.
You good?
Yeah, I need to cough.
You sounded like, yeah, you swallowed spit or something. Or breathed in
pretty
spit or
much.
something.
Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. It ended around 8 p.m., and then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later.
And that's when the victim's body was found, correct?
Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period.
Please continue with your testimony, Detective. The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
Yeah,
Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about?
she's the defendant, but on God's Spencer. She's a really pretty lady, so...
Objective relevance? Also, why has the judge not read up on the case?
Has he ever?
Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence.
When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Angard. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir.
I see. And that's when she found the victim's body? Case of death, I believe it was... the cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Corrida was stabbed in the chest?
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal.
Oh, thank Lord, at least we're not entertaining that idea that a fucking butter knife killed him.
Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now a real presentation would be drawn here, this bandana.
Banana.
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 His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir.
Ah, yes, I see. The bananas and the bandana.
What the fuck, Judge?
Ace Attorney. Never fails.
Then, what about the knife?
Seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death.
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here. Strangled with a scarf and stabbed with a knife. Fair enough. suspicious about the empty guitar case. Why did you think that?
Because it was empty, pal. The charming ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere on the scene of the crime.
Oh, then how about this theory? I thought we really wanted the guitar and did the crime together. How's that?
We've done that too, but
But
the only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims.
only the victims, huh? I see. So much for my theory then. Gloves are not a thing in this universe.
Except in the bonus case.
Yeah.
However, oh yeah,
What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case?
the guitar wasn't at the Gateway Hotel that night. Gatewater Hotel.
Well then, where was it?
The bright red guitar was eventually found at a TV studio. The victim, Juan Corrida, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir.
You mean he forgot to put his guitar inside the case?
Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all.
I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest man on guard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him.
Here it comes. Looks like it was back in full swing. Very well. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
Yes, sir.
Why aristocrat?
Madame Guard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. Each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, just a jamming ninja's button. It was ripped off the ninja costume and was found in Mr. Rengar's hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
He bought
Did he
the
mean-
butter knife for the crime.
Did he mean brought?
I hope he meant broad. Because holy fuck, he did not buy that butter knife for the crime. That is an absolutely ridiculous sentence. Ah yes, he bought this butter knife to stab it into the chest of someone. That is a insane
mention-
talk.
Not to mention this knife was stabbed after he died, so what is the point of premeditated if the person was already dead by choking? What?
They're going with the theory that it is to cover a cause of death, even though that don't.
Doesn't
They
make
already
any sense.
said it themselves as well, that like he was choked and then stabbed after he died.
It's so obviously planted evidence that it's not even funny.
Yeah, they've literally already said it too, so I don't get that gumshoe shit.
But so the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stab.
It was sort of sticky at the handle, so the fingerprints came up pretty clear, sir.
Science.
And there's this button.
That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood?
Yes, and we know that the blood on it is the victim's blood, sir.
What? Ripped from his costume, covered in Kurai's blood, found on guards the cover. All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right?
I find a hole in your argument somehow.
You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions.
Have you ever won a trial against him, Edgeworth?
Nope. I mean, this is another just press everything and get more evidence. So
Well, Gumshoe starting the trial.
I don't think it's pressing. I think I already know what it is, funnily enough.
So glad my observation about the knife barely being in there was a legitimate thing and not just the artist being silly. Yep.
Especially considering that the artists often silly.
Yeah, the artists are obviously.
Or not well directed on the details of the case, /
Yeah.
details being changed later.
But in terms of popularity, Mr. Angard won, did he not?
Yeah, but you know what's ironic, pal? Juan Corrida was always one step behind Mr. Angard in everything. This year it seemed like he'd finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown.
But Mr. Corrida lost the Grand Prix at the end. But it's too bad. He must have been pretty downhearted after losing. Nothing to say there? Huh? No? Wait just 1 second here. Mr. Angard was beating Mr. Corrida in the popularity polls.
Oh, yeah, I guess, but...
Which means that in the defendant's eye, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means they had no motive to kill at all. Huh? What roundabout logic is that? He's his closest competitor. I mean, I still think it's a shoddy motive, but it is fair. Yes, I quite agree. Well, detective?
It's not... Well... I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have had no motive.
Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired.
Detective, I'm beginning to
This-
see why you're homeless.
His chemistry is so much better than with Wonkarama. Oh my god.
No, not you too, Mr. Swift, sir. That's...
I look forward to your pension negotiations.
Why would you be
No!
No, detective. Let's continue with the testimony.
Oh, not my poor pension, too.
Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed.
Isn't this badgering a witness?
To some degree, yeah.
Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir.
What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone?
Successfully averted the topic.
Yeah. He's just roasting Gumshoe. Right in the paycheck, yeah.
Oh, my paycheck!
Do you have any proof that the blood belonged to the victim? Oh, that's the wrong button.
Huh? What do you mean, pal?
That roasting session was literally just you and Faye. Whose pay is getting cut between the two of you?
Probably
I mean-
both of them roasting each other would be
No,
my guess.
I know who's mainly getting roasted. Oh, your pay is getting cut. Okay, I see. So you're Gumshoe. I don't know about that one. But it is just you two, yeah. Let me put it this way. I'm asking if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Huh? Can't you tell by just looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it.
Anyone could have smeared that blood on it afterwards.
Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir. Bail me out, sir.
Well, fair enough, Trix, I guess. But I don't feel like you're the one getting roasted most of the time. Face roasts are a little, one-dimensional sometimes. A little too much, keep yourself safe, and,
Everyone roast insect right now.
Right, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in.
Fred.
Ah,
The button was attached to the costume by Fred, obviously. And that Fred snapped when the button was turned off. You match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button. It's a perfect match.
How did Gumshoe not know this?
Yeah, that's it. They're a perfect match, pal.
fantastic. They should usually involve telling me one of said 5 places. Exactly, that's what I mean.
It's kind of like Ian's insults.
That's kind of like you shutting the hell up.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
there
one
you
of
go.
them.
That's one of them. That's the second. That's the second. Now we just need a bitch.
Stop
And
it.
a hole. And a stop it. Yeah, there's another one.
Alright, okay. Enough of roasting here, I guess.
I'm going to leave. What the fuck? Bitch.
That's another one.
There you go. We got it.
We got a bingo.
We gotta collect them all. Alright, sorry, Ian.
I hate it here.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
hate it here. I hate it here.
I'm
That badger for
sorry.
you never
sorry.
misses a beat.
I'm sorry, Ian.
It's fine. Let's move along. Move along.
I'm not sorry. I
Read
can
your
be mean
damn
to him.
lies.
I'm his boyfriend.
Well, if you value your life, shush.
What, you're gonna come here? Oh no, what a problem. Oh
If
no,
you
I would
value
really
the voice
hate that.
messages, if you value getting messaged, if you value getting a call,
Okay, he'll back off, don't worry.
Good boy. Anyway, let's continue, please.
Yep.
Should I leave?
My magic is about to get caught. Yeah. Pick up the other day by repeatedly storing bumble ants and no. Unfortunate.
Bumble ants?
Yeah. Yeah. Tricks
What?
like insects. That's it. When I'm over, Biscuit's getting it. When was this button found? I think we've lost Dan to confusion.
I'm looking at what the fuck is a bumble ant.
It's a mob from my time at Sandrock.
Like what?
It's a game, My Time at Sandrock.
I've never heard of that.
It's literally just released 2 days ago, so.
Okay then.
Really soon after the body was found, we rounded up
Everyone who knew Mr. Corridor.
and then we did a search on the bar. That's when we found the button.
So it was almost immediately after the murder.
The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people.
Don't.
I'm not saying it because I don't need to say it.
No
Don't.
lollygagging. What did
Someone
you
had
think I
time.
was gonna say? I was
Someone had time to play tricks, but it wasn't Gumshoe.
just referencing Oblivion.
I know what I'm referencing, but I won't say anything else.
Haven't
Oh.
played Oblivion.
Yeah. One other thing. Oh, is it Skyrim they say no lollygagging? Or is it both?
Hmm.
It might be both.
I haven't played any Elder Scrolls.
Yeah. She did it again after that, and then I said, I'm going into your room and beating Biscuit, and she goes, not in my room. To which I said, not in your room? That's fine, I'll take no. Oh, yeah. Hey, what is he trying to say about me here? Oh, well. How were the fingerprints arranged in the knife?
What do you mean, pal?
By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. Whoa, we're doing actual forensics? No. We can't do
No,
that.
they know. I'm sure someone will say some dumbass shit that will be accepted.
For example, did he hold it normally or overhand?
Oh, is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think of that.
I can't believe the bumbling of this department.
Hopeless, were you paying attention to this testimony right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There is no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder.
So, is the defendant the owner of this knife, then? Yeah, let's see. There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he bought the knife.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
Claudia-
fucking god, they are saying he bought the knife.
What?
Well, we know the way to present this. It literally says gate water on the knife.
Yeah.
Sorry, pal. This isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fall, so it's not great for walking around with.
What? Just put it
Ah.
in a pocket!
Well,
What? Also, who cares if you're walking up with one of those?
it's a fucking butter knife. If the prosecution can prove it was a premeditated murder, we're done for.
Phoenix,
Yes?
there's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully before it's too late.
Button covered in the victim's blood and a knife with Angar's fingerprints.
Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gablet closed. Why do you have to giggle?
If the judge were more rash.
We're still in a world of trouble.
Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness.
Oh, I didn't know we had Sun Tzu over here.
So let's find the weakness in the testimony, no matter how small it may be. Okay, Phoenix?
You're calling small woman.
I'm calling you small. Stan is tiny.
Mm.
I wouldn't know.
Not that small.
He's a very small tsundere. Yeah, like, how is this premeditated?
Yeah.
An idiot.
Wait a second.
What?
So the basis of your argument is that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand?
That's right, pal. The defendant.
Did not buy this knife.
Huh?
Take a good look at the handle of his knife and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Huh?
It's a skateboarder's seal set into the handle.
Gay water. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
Oh my god.
That's the name of the hotel. The Gatewater Hotel.
Uh-oh.
The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated. That's a bit of a leap, but sure. It's not very true. This is a very big... What is this, Mr. Ashworth?
I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless.
What?
I think whether the
Ooh.
crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
That's a new theme. Cool. Sorry.
Fine.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently in the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this.
I didn't. Uh,
Confident, edgy team. Yeah, exactly. It's glorious.
The question is, where did this knife come from?
Why is that? Why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Karitas' room.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table.
There is a knife and a fork on the table. Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Ma Angard. Especially what was on top of his table. There is something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife?
The plain tomato juice is still weird, but at least he went away with a full stomach. Yep.
Gonna be a fun autopsy.
We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Man Angard's knife was missing. Mr. Angard had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
Amazing, Mr. Ashworth. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliantly clear deduction.
He just worded it cleanly.
Yep.
It seems like Atruf had this plan from the very beginning.
It must be one of those traps. Now we'll hit log into it. A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button for the victim's costume. There's a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your Honor's time. Although, I would mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court.
Yeah, and this is where Atruf actually being our ally comes in. Evidence not yet shown.
It means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
What does the bench have to say about this, Mr. Wright? Well,
Phoenix. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now.
do a quick save here so we don't have to go back all the fucking way when we get this wrong.
If we enter with something wrong here,
The gavel of his will be ringing out with a sign of a defeat. Mr. Wright, we have something important and necessary to present this court. Actually, I do. Probably. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something this court has yet to see. Mr. Wright, I'll say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I'm giving you one chance, and only one.
You only get one shot.
One
what the judge
opportunity.
is saying is right. Guys, don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here.
I messed this up. Curtain for us all. You
Oh
may now
my
present
God.
one and only one piece of evidence. Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show the court? I turn his back.
Is it the guitar? It's either that, it's the wine glass or the guitar case.
What about the
Oh.
glass of tomato?
Yeah, it's what I mean, it's the glass thing.
Oh, actually, I think it's because there's water on top of this spilled from something, or the tomato glass is full.
Yeah,
I think
nothing's-
they're trying to indicate that the food was eaten after he died. But I don't know.
Yeah,
This
it's one of
un-
those.
This is important evidence that you must show to the court. What was the context before that?
Something that shows it was not premeditated.
Still on about that?
Yep. I mean, the tomato juice of the guitar is the only thing that makes sense right now. The rest is too far ahead.
Yeah, the rest doesn't make sense to me.
And the guitar case has been up in court, hasn't it? No, we just talked to him about it. What is this? What is
Oh?
Amazon?
It's a wine glass, is it not? Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because the victim struck against his assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup all over the floor. There were things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
How do they know?
Well, yes, I see your point. However, this glass is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over from everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do you all have to say? Ah, well, yes. It is a little peculiar. Yes, isn't it? I thought it was. Well, stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it, Your Honor?
your opinion?
You don't need my opinion. Because there is no special meaning to that glass.
What?
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
That does sound very possible. Mr. Wright. Aside from court logic, of course no one would drink that without the booze mixed in. Pretty much, yeah.
Yo.
I mean, based on how everyone thinks, they gotta be hammered all the time.
I mean, this is probably there's no way, right? If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point out certainty.
You just might fall for it if you're thought-provoking enough.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. Would like to see something that proves that Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. You turned the situation on its head yet again. As usual. Mr. Ashworth, have any proof to back up your claim? No way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it.
What?
You're not thinking hard enough today, Wright. Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Then...
Of course it has been thoroughly inspected, for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
There are only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Blue one. Oh. Whose were they?
They were not the victims nor the defendants, rather they are one of Ingrid Andrews.
What? Well,
This is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
can't believe I fell into another trap.
Mrs. Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Kariba. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Now do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario, as it explains everything all too well. I've thought long and hard about this past year, about what it means to be a prosecutor.
Who asked?
I will show you the answer I have come to discover.
Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to save my bid.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
Another witness.
Yes.
Don't say, Wendy.
Bailiff, please bring out the next witness.
But he could have ended the case right here, but he's doing this specifically to torture me.
What in the world was Archer thinking? Right. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation, please. Ugh.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
Wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. Oh, Edgy boy! It's been about a year since we last met, hasn't it? Oh, you should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet?
Why did Edward want to torture himself? Well...
Unlucky.
He ended up never even knowing who this was, right?
Yeah.
Unlucky.
It was the wicked witch of the witness stand?
That's great, yeah. I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
So today I'm going to tell you everything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with this terrible crime. Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know. Oof. Shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgy right now.
Edgy wedgy.
Don't interrupt us, Gramps. Yes, madam.
No, please by all means interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness your testimony, please.
It's true what they say. That you've a hot-headed naughty. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Altbach?
It was a great job, being able to see my dear Joanna. It was almost too much for a little heart to handle. You mean, you were a fan of the victim? Look, everyone can go crazy over at Angard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But me, I wouldn't say anything so silly. Also, can I just... No, never mind.
What?
No, you can't pull that.
What?
Why are we doing this again?
Hey, your stream, you do what you want.
Why is it... No. Why is the judge just giving in again?
Just haha, old bag, haha.
I'll say it, get in line, old back, get in line of bitch what thing.
And probably doesn't advance in that line.
After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. Also, fucking whiplash from my voice going back and forth between the judge and Oldback's voices. I'm only interested in the real name. Ron Kruida.
Try doing like Pearl and then fucking Gumshoe and Powers.
Yep. But those two were the same age. Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of the room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Etipu.
Oh boy, here we
Oh
go.
boy. I am truly testing my vocal cords, me and Crab both. I am out of hydration though. Unfortunately. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the room hallway in front of the door. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It's a man coming out from poor John's room. Was on guard, Matt on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of John's room. Get more hydration? Okay then. So Mr. On guard came out of the victim's room. See, it has to be him. He's the murderer.
Oldbag went to far, far away land.
Yes, he walked away from the mic, just like me. There you go. I hydrated. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. After the ceremony, I went to pace around the hallway in front of his room. Something interesting to find out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I should keep a good eye on it. Went by and left. Yep. I went pretty and left. Thank you for the Benny Hill theme. That is on point, yeah.
Oh, am I pretty? Or something like that.
Something you were interested in? And just what was that? It's not something. Some little thing I can go around telling everyone, you know? It's top secret between me and Ron. And Etipu, of course. Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
I'll try to prove relevant. We can always have it appended to her testimony later. It's like we shouldn't force it right now.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's room this entire time? Job, I mean, good eye out the whole time. Showed up, it was a man coming out port of one room. Well, did you hydrate? I was being distracted by a bunch of text. Yeah, I did hydrate, don't worry. That's why Oldback disappeared for a bit, because I had to walk into to my sink and get some water. Oh? Then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Kruida's room? I have no idea. I wasn't born so I could count things who didn't pay attention to class. That's why, ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am. Yes, no, that was explain why your name is not included in the report. Is it not?
Her age is not included yet.
Oh, Mario at a distance. Nice.
In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct?
Okay. I don't know right here. Who in the world was that? I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of John's room. He was.
Yes, he was.
Ah, I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have Francisca's grip right now.
No, trust me, this is better.
Well, I guess I can tell you, since he was such a bad boy anyway. Oh. You saw my client. Are you sure about that? You see.
Really?
Annoying, Brett. When I say I saw one, I saw that person.
Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. Person's clothes. Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome young man you are. Really, as if something like that really matters.
But it does.
Now, what was it? Oh yes, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket.
Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Right. So, Mr. White, was this the testimony just now important or really relevant anyway?
I didn't pay attention to the testimony, can't say.
I don't think so.
No, it was the he was wearing a racing jacket, but I don't think that's important. I guess it really wasn't that important after all. Mr. White, you know why we say time is valuable? If not, I suggest you learn.
You wasted 3 minutes of his woman's youth. That's more valuable than gold to me.
Why do I suddenly feel old in the presence of a child is whining?
I think I don't remember things that we mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying.
It's bad for us, really bad.
But that's how the human mind is. It also has a tendency to jump off topic. She's strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she?
Why'd she call us out from before when we talked about some nonsense for 20 minutes?
But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right?
That's because you're not the one who has to question her. And what about the pacing? Miss Oldback, what was your post on that night?
Well, Abby, I was supposed to help set up the stage before the trifling show. I refused to help. I'll have you know, I was for that hit samurai show.
So that has a samurai show.
I even took out a few of the nails.
Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on.
Besides, a manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little.
And that's when you went to hang out at the victim store.
We ask about the stuff again, but this time not the clothes.
I guess. Oh, whoops.
Oh.
A fewer things than I thought. What the person was carrying, maybe? What was the man you saw carrying?
In which hand? His right or his left? Now this is a real mess. I mean, I can't be expected to answer both. That was a vague question.
Indeed. Please be more specific. The question, Mr. Wright? Sorry. What was the man you saw carrying in his right hand?
He wasn't carrying anything in that hand.
Then how about his left?
Empty.
Well, this whole thing has been a lot nothing. So, Mr. White, was this testimony you saw relevant in any way? Yes, that is actually important, because that means he didn't have a knife. Of course it was important, Your Honor.
And perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
You don't really have to put it that way to get me to say. Mr. White, there's something much more valuable than a person's price, and that is time. Please don't waste this court's precious time with useless questions. Yes, Your Honor. I think it just wasted his good favor. What? Hello? The fact that he's carrying nothing matters. How else would he have brought the knife?
Was it on the
Oh, he was leaving. Never mind. Actually, I'm done.
Oh. Is it the face?
Maybe. Might as well go for all of them. Since they're just like, oh, you're wasting time. Doesn't matter. Please tell the court about the man's face in more detail. You don't need me to tell you about his face. That soft, gentle look in his eyes and effeminate lips. His right eye covered by a silky hair, his sparkling, shining teeth. His teeth were shining. Well, he's shining all around this week's pinup poster, dearie. This week's pinup? Why do you... I mean... I don't care how he looks in this week's issue. Please stay with what you saw that night. What? And God's face is the same no matter where it is. You know, you whippersnapper? So right. But this testimony important or relevant anyway?
She didn't want to say it, like... I think she's
mean-
refusing to say it.
What's important, Yona?
Oh my god.
Are they just gonna say that in all of them? Oh my god. Because I don't think any of that was actually important.
Is it the song, or do we have to, you know, enlighten her? Because they said something about, oh, we can amend her testimony later, about there's something I wanted to find out.
Yeah,
Do I have to show her the fucking gossip shit?
might have to.
Wee. Wee, wee, wee. Yeah, this thing.
Well, we're gonna try presenting at least. Nope.
Are you
Seven
for
is clearly
real?
reveals a true statement. Nope.
Oh, since now you looked at all of it, is she are we gonna actually amend the testimony if we just press it?
Maybe? Gossip. Okay, we shouldn't force it right now, apparently.
Oh my god.
I'd like to do this before we leave, so we don't forget.
I'll look it up.
I mean, I'm gonna go try to ask if 100% of this. See if the last bit here was actually relevant. Doesn't close. Very important. Was important, Your Honor. We'll just get the same.
Oh?
Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket to be appended to her testimony. I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright. Witness, please. Ah, well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must. When the flash is rising, Jen, honesty is all just for show. Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racing jacket? What do you think? It's not like I've seen him anything other than that horrible thing. I'm sure he was wearing it. She's so sure of herself that it's to the point of self-absorption.
Isn't there a problem with that? Because they found a button on the Hakama shit, or whatever the fuck it's called. Why would the button not be on the racing jacket or whatever? Why is it on the weird, I don't know, outfit?
What do you mean? It's from here.
No, but look at the buttons.
Oh yeah. You're right. It was found in the Hakama. Right. I had forgotten that detail. Miss Oldbeck. What? You don't say my ring for no reason. You know what this is? Ah, it's button number 2 from that Jamming Ninja's costume. Now I know she's obsessed, fan. He identified it with a single glance. Give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, you can't puppify me for this stream. I thought you were meant to make me say something, anyway, Trix. But I appreciate the puppifying instead. Wow, she really is a die-hard fan who want a button covered in blood.
Don't have enough points myself.
This button was discovered on Mr. Angard's body during a full body search.
I was gonna draw like a separate BRB screen for when you're puppified.
Oh my god.
Oh
that'd be
no.
amazing.
You have enough to Poppy, not enough for the other 400 more. What do you mean? That thing is isn't it cheaper? Am I dumb? No, but Poppy is more expensive. The more expensive one. See? This button's proof beyond a doubt. Beyond the shadow of a doubt that rascal and God. It was caught on the pleats on the Nickel Samurai's Akama pants. Yes, it is a very adorable crap.
I mean, I didn't draw it though, cause I can't stand drawing for that long in one sitting. Maybe I'll draw it one of these streams when I don't have lines.
Just we're just gonna quickly show it off here, the BRB screen, because he did an amazing job on it, and it's very, very good. Yeah, it's so fucking good. I love it. Yes. Yeah. A streamer is indeed bad at video games. It is cute. I am glad I got to show it to you all. Crab deserves for people to see it. Yes.
Yay.
And I should. Oh yeah, I have put. You already have Artist Best, so I don't need to give it to you. Easy. I need to amend my profile down there though.
That's what I drew it for. So this artist badge feels more deserved.
Yeah. And on guard is a Nickel Samurai. Witness. Now it may just be me, and I do not have an active active imagination. But just now, didn't you just say the distant Matt on guard was wearing his usual racing jacket? Ah, I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the tiniest dress, but instead you put up wearing that ridiculous looking outfit. Not hideous, right? But tape recorder stuck to your chest. It's heavy, it's so heavy. I wish I could just see these people alive, those kids out there. You understand? Now go take a look in the mirror. Your close up on interesting documentary curling. You should set
Echipoo.
Now hold your tongue still for just 1 second. So what you saw in Astonishing was not Mr. Angard, the man. To Mr. Angard, the Nickel Samurai. But when you think about it...
Girl.
Yeah, it's very passive-aggressive. They're really one of the same. Anyway. Miss Oldback, it's a very important point we're talking about. Echipoo, do you think so too?
Well, it might be something worth considering.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. But just think carefully and try to remember as much as you can possible before you testify. Ah, alright, if you insist. I should be the one sighing, you know, not you. And this will be where we cut it off for today. Oh my god, please. I think
Always end and start with old bag.
Yep. We have, it is just old back all the way around. We've come full circle. We started on old back and we end on it. And for this we get to see Crow's cute drawing of a stream end. This one is also great. Let's see if we get the... Let's see who is... That's fair. You received that, like, just before Crow finished hers, I think. So you wouldn't have... Yeah, but I didn't have Crow's yet, so... Yeah. I don't get this chance ever, so... even though it would make sense to raid Crow here, with the drawing and all, I am going to have to raid Flavor, because I will never ever get the chance outside of this. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and coming here and chatting and being around and everything. It has once again been a great stream, a lot of fun. Oh, also, I think I haven't set up my co-host, so I don't think you can hear you on the screen. Can you try to talk? Oh, but yeah, you cannot hear them on this. Whoops. Yeah, not that one. Okay, I guess this one. This one. Now you should be able to hear them. Nope, nope, you cannot. Whatever. You cannot hear them on this screen. Unfortunately, they're just making dumb sounds. We are going to go raid Flavor, longtime friend and mod of this channel. He is great, and he's playing Mech Warrior. He does this usually every Monday, but I think they got a bit off course this week. So please go say hi to him and enjoy his stream if you decide to stick around, and if not, well, that's also fine. I'll see you again next week. Quick heads up for that. For me, next week is the start of the peak period at work, which means I will have a bit more of an inconsistent schedule. I'm going to try to keep these streaming days, but I might be forced into overtime and stuff, and it could happen on short warning. So we will see what happens. Hopefully it will all be fine. So I'll see you all around. Go say hi to Flavor. Have a really nice day. Goodbye.